Hey guys, how you doing? This is Brother Bill. Sorry for my voice. I've got some kind of laryngitis or something going on. These allergies are kicking my tail. But anyway, I'm out here with the lawnmower. And let me get you flipped around. And I'm going to borrow Gracie's trailer and go up here at the house and load up some pepper plants today. We're going to get out there in that garden and go ahead and put some of these peppers out. But anyway, come along and I'll show you how I do that. But anyway, let me go load it up and then I'll see you out there at the garden. All right then. All right, guys, I'm out here at the garden. I'll tell you what, that little trailer's the ticket right there. It's going to work out real well. I don't know if you noticed or not, but I beefed up those legs down here. And I put 2x4s on it instead of those 2x2s. And it holds up a whole lot better. So that's a good change on that trailer. But anyway, I'm going to water some rabbits. Get them taken care of. I moved our 5-week-old rabbits out to their own rabbit tractors. And I'm going to get them watered, taken care of. I'll let you see them. And then we'll get back out here and start planting some of these peppers. All right, then. All right, guys. I'm out here with this tractor. Old rabbit tractor. I'll let you see these. Now, these are Rexes. And these are Piper's babies. But they're loving it out here. They're doing really well. Last night was their first night. And but I need to get these waters. I'm just using these bowls here. These are excellent bowls, by the way. I don't have a link where I got them. But anyway, you can find them online. And it's just it's a quart-sized bowl is what it is. But let me get their food in here. And again, it's nothing fancy. It's just a feed. And then I just come in. They like these bowls better than the bottles, which is a good thing because it's a whole lot easier on me. And friendly, see that one right there? She's skittish at first, but she likes to be petted. She don't run away or nothing. She likes that attention. Almost makes me want to keep her. Did you see all these others? They're a real friendly rabbit. There was one of them that jumps. That might be it. I don't know. If I get in on his chin, it'll jump up. Anyway, she's a real sweetie. This one here is. Alright, well, these are the Rexes. Again, there's 8 of those. And we'll sell those. And that'll be some of the income that pays for these other things that we need. Now this is actually a chicken tractor that I'm using for right now. This is where we will raise out our meat birds, our meat chickens. But these guys will be gone before I have to have this tractor ready. But let me get their water in there. And they got a bottle too. But these are the New Zealands. And it's kind of strange. Well, not strange, it's kind of cool. But got 2 of them that color, 2 black ones, and then 2 red ones. So Lily had 6 babies. And these rabbits will grow out a lot bigger than the Rexes. And again, these will be meat rabbits. And we'll put these in the freezer. I know people are saying, how can you do that? Well, watch the video and I'll show you how to do it. But anyway, we'll have another, probably be a little more detailed on the next butcher of the rabbits. But that's why we're going them out for meat in the freezer. I know it's hard because rabbits are cute, no doubt about it. She's chewing on that. I gotta get that light out there. Alright, let me get these put away, take care of, and then we'll get back out there in the garden. Alright then. Alright guys, I'm back. Just gonna let you see what I've got going on. Now that's my plan this year for the garden. And according to what I wrote down, these peppers are going to be right beside the tomato plants. And so I want to start with these banana peppers, the sweet banana peppers. Grow a bunch of those. Love those because we can them. And Gracie eats them all the time. But anyway, this is where we're going to start. So this is right beside the tomato row. You can see I've got rebar every 2 tomato plants. So we're going to run a Florida weave is what that's called on those tomato plants. And that's what that rebar is for. But anyway, let me set you down here and I'll see if I can show you what I've got going on here. Hopefully this will hold up for us. Let's see. There. Alright. Okay. Well, let me get a couple of these plants and then I'll show you how I do it. But as you can see, I've got a couple of holes dug and all I'm using is this right here because the ground's been tilled, so the ground is real loose. We've only had one good rain since it's been tilled. So all I'm doing here, I'm pulling back that dirt, setting this down in here like this, and then covering it. That is it. That's right. That's all I'm doing. And then I just kind of smooth this out here because I do like my garden neat and orderly the best I can. And then I'll just press around there a little bit. One thing I do want to show you is these little bamboo sticks. This will save your peppers from getting blown over on the windy days. And you just stick those around those peppers like this right here. And once I get everything planted, then I'll come back and put these in. And that's all I'm doing. This looks like about, gosh, I don't know. Let's see, about 16 inches apart on these pepper plants. There'll be plenty of room for them to grow and bush out, as well as when I come in and weed and take my hoe and scrape through, and that way I don't damage the plant. So that gives me room to do that. So again, all I'm doing is pulling back that dirt, dropping that plant down in there like that, packing it around, and then going on to the next one. And typically what I'll do, I had that one pulled back enough so I didn't have to do it. So typically what I'll do, I'll come back through and go ahead and do, I don't know, 4 or 5 holes like that. And guys, this is not precise, but it's decent. I don't have a measuring tape to use that. I do have one, I'm just not going to, because it don't have to be that exact. And you can see that dirt's pretty easy to pull back. So I just go down through here, drop that in there like that, smooth it out, and go on and do the next one until it's all done. Like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get all these done, and then I'll let you see after I've got it completed. All right, I'm going to put you on pause and let me get to work. I'll be right back. All right, guys. As you can see, I've got that row done. I'll take you down through here. I went ahead and got all the sticks out that I had. These right here. Focus that in there. I've got all my banana peppers with sticks around them and 3 of the bell peppers. But I've got 40 banana peppers. That's the sweet banana peppers. And I'll just show you something here. out of the 40, I've got this one. See that thing right there? I don't know if that's gonna make it or not. It may not. I went ahead and put it in the ground anyway, just to see. So outside the banana peppers, I've got bell peppers, and then I've got jalapeno peppers, and on the very end I put a cayenne pepper out there, just one. Don't need a lot of those. But anyway, that's my pepper row. I do have room on the end here. Probably another, let's see how far I got. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, about 24 feet left in this row. So I got 24 feet on this row to finish up doing something. But anyway, I tell you what, these allergies are really bothering me. But anyway, here's my tomatoes. See, I've already got my holes dug on this row, and I will do another video on those and show you how I do that. I've got some company coming to help me. I will probably have this row planted first before they come out. There's a couple of the women down at the mission that my daughter counsels at, for those who have struggled with drug addiction. And they work with them there, of course, first, trying to lead them to the Lord, because He's the answer for all our problems. So they lead that way. And I'm going to have a couple of them come out here with the director and get them out of the house for a little bit, help me do some garden work. They're excited about it, and be able to get out and do some stuff. So we'll do that with a tomato video, and we'll probably have them out here doing some other things too, and get some things done. Did want to show you, that's the line from that row. Let me show you this right here. I went ahead and cut that down and rolled it up around my elbow, and just cut those in pieces. So that's what I will initially tie these tomato plants with before I start the tomato weave. And I can use them to tie some of the tomato plants that I've got in the raised beds. But anyway, hope y'all are doing well. I've got several things to do today, and I'm going to try and get done. But I tell you what, that little trailer is the deal. Very pleased with that. It rides good and perfect for that lawnmower. But I hope everybody's well, and you can see I've got my cucumber fence up. It's ready to plant underneath. But we will see you on that next video. I don't know which one it's going to be yet. It may be the tomato video, or when it's time to plant these squashes, zucchini, and cucumbers. I don't know. But anyway, we'll see you on the next one, and y'all take care.